this video, I'm going to talk about this concept that I came up with for Fury football regarding the star back. I guess to start out, I was looking for all of Fury football from Play Games, Keith Avalone, all their games. Great narrative to all of them. If you have gives the narrative and then also leaves open spots for your own imagination to kind of take over. So I've played a bunch of games of Fury football over the last month or so, having a blast with it. But I was looking for just a little bit extra narrative, so I came up with this concept. It centers around the star back, which I'm guessing if you're watching the video, you're familiar with Fury football. The star back is in position number 12. So on any roll of 12, you're obviously looking at his qualities, pass or run. And then also on a 20 roll, you're also going to be looking at the star back's qualities. So he has a decent chance throughout the game to have his number called, per se. On a react defense, I think there's 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'll refer you to the star back number. So he has a pretty decent chance over the course of a game. Maybe one or two times. I've had games where it doesn't come up at all, and then I've had a couple games where it just seemed like I kept rolling either 12 or 20 all the time. So a little more impact on any game than maybe some of the other players. So to get into the concept of what I came up with, and I'm using this for a season that I just started. I just played week 1. So first thing first, I guess I will explain it as I did, and then obviously you can do whatever you want with it. But I picked out the teams I wanted in my league. I randomly selected a team that I was going to use my star back for, and I came up with the New York Nukes. And their rookie first round pick, Mo Jontana, is the star back. So you start with just a blank card with his name, and then what happens is there are 100 pretty much different scenarios that can happen to Mo during the week. And as the player, you kind of put yourself in his shoes. It'll have the situation, and then for many of them, it has a couple choices you can make. I guess I'll just go with number 1 here, because it's obviously number 1. The question says, and you're putting yourself in the star back's shoes, I guess, for this moment. You're just about to finish up the weight room when a teammate challenges you to lift a higher weight than you've never lifted before. Okay, so it says, do you accept the challenge? If you do, you're going to use a 10-sided die, and you're going to roll on the different results. 0 through 5, it says you hurt yourself on the lift, but are able to play in the next game at way less than 100%, and has bad in there. And then 6 through 8, you surprise yourself lifting it successfully and gain a ton of confidence, and as good. And then 9 to 10, you lift the weight, but you feel a slight twinge afterwards. It says wild card. And then there's some different, if you say that you'll pass on it, there's some different scenarios that play out there. The gist that I've kind of put into this is, and you'll see it throughout these type of questions, is the first one is the only one you can really roll and have a chance to get a good on. The second question, you can get a wild card, a bad, or 9 or 10 is good, but you're more likely to get good on this but you're also more likely to get bad. Um, so now I'll explain what good, bad, and wild card mean. So let's say I decide to, uh, I'll accept this challenge, and I'm fortunate enough to roll like a 7. So I get a ton of confidence, and it says good. So what you're going to do is, on the back here, I have it's broken down into 0 through 100 or 99, 0 through 99, um, good, bad, and wild card. So you have these different rolls that are give you his quality for that week. So we would be rolling on good. So say you rolled a 9, and you're going to roll twice, and you're going to take the what you feel is the best option of the two. So say you rolled a 4, he could have a short gain or a touchdown with a circle short gain. And let's say you rolled an 8, which is just a short gain or a long gain. And then you'd have to decide which one you wanted to mark on his card for that week. And then you would play the game. From there, I have my rules that I have is that if your team wins the game, you roll a d6, and 1 to 4, he can keep his qualities, and then 5 and 6 he has to roll for a new event to happen that next week. Now you can, in my mind, I'm saying that you can, regardless win lose, you can roll again. Say he got decent, he had decent qualities, but not quite great or good. So you want to try again for something better. So you could do that. Um, Also, if you didn't want to go through all this, if you just wanted to, roll good, bad, wild card, you could do a D10 roll. 0 to 4 is good, 5 to 8 is bad, 9 to 10 is, you roll on the wild card. So it gives you a little bit of narrative. After the game plays out, you can kind of go back and see what happened. And if you do write-ups like I do and put them on the Play Games Facebook page, it gives you a little something extra to kind of write about. Well, I'll quickly say, so Mo Montana, their first game didn't work out too well. His qualities weren't terrible. He had a long gain, possible triangle short loss on a run, and a short gain on a pass. I don't know if I have the sheet here. Yeah, they played Chicago. The Chicago Binge the first game of the season, and lost 37 to nothing. Like I said at the beginning, I don't remember any of the rolls coming up that actually dealt with his card. But like I said, the next game it could be 4 times I'll be dealing with this card. I think the funniest thing was on his event was he had a slight injury to his throwing arm, it said, but he was able to kind of get through it. But evidently not too well because he threw 3 interceptions. Now, they weren't off his card, obviously. They were on the defensive cards, but kind of give you that narrative. He came into the game kind of nursing a sore throwing arm, and then he throws 3 picks, and, they lose 37 to nothing in his debut. So I haven't rolled for his week 2 yet, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So I think that kind of explains it. I have posted the PDF of an explanation page, the events page, and then all the qualities that you'll roll on. It's all in one PDF, and that's on both the Play Games Facebook page in the files and also on the Play Now Facebook page under the files. So it was just something fun. I thought would be kind of add a little narrative to the game, and maybe you try it out and see what you like. If you don't like, it was just really it was something personal. I started off as, and then I was like, this is. I feel like it's kind of cool. Maybe someone else would think it's cool. Now, like I said, there's 100 different scenarios. A few are I wouldn't say the same, but they're maybe the wording's different. But there's a lot of different things that can happen. So hopefully, even if you're playing like a 14 game season, um, you'll have a lot of those that don't come up again and again and again. I know Keith. Actually, I was emailing Keith last week and about this idea and talking about the Madden effect, where in the Madden video game, you start getting the same comments over and over, and kind of takes a little bit away. Which, over the course of time, you're going to get some of the same ones even with this, but um, you know, give you kind of an idea of what I had in mind. I thought of as much crazy stuff that could happen. Obviously with an alternate sport like Fury football, there's you're not kind of set to like NFL football standards, I guess. So made it a little more fun. It'll be kind of. I'm hoping it'll be fun for if anyone tries this out, discovering some of the situations that happen with your star back and kind of go from there. But I just thought I'd, like I said, put a little short video together. I put this on the Facebook page, Play Facebook page. It does have, the explanation of kind of how it all works, but I also wanted to do a video just to kind of show it off as well. So hopefully Montana can come back after a slow start in his first ever free football professional game and do a little bit better moving forward. But as always, any questions, comments, even, hey, this would be a cool event that could happen, with the different scenarios played out. It's an ever changing event page. Things can be switched and changed and moved around. So, but yeah, let me know, and hope y'all have a good day. Thanks. Bye.